The following program is called
Braingames
Number 4.
It has been known to drive people
bananas. Parents should watch
only at the discretion of their children.
I said no, Mom.
No,
Mom.
So hold on to your thinking caps.
And let us begin.
And now, game number 1. It's time to play Whosamawhatchamacallits, the game in which we give you clues and you tell us who or what. He was born out of this world. When his home broke up, he found a place on the daily planet. When trouble brews, he soars to the occasion. He's always got the right change in a phone booth. Not a bird, not a plane. He's Superman. This one's a game for blockheads. The puzzle with a constant twist. When the colors match, you finally made it. If you find it too easy, you can always get your revenge. This cube won't cool you down. It's Rubik's Cube. To him, murder is just a game. He's got colorful friends, but each is suspect. How'd this guy get into the army? Maybe Miss Scarlet can give you the clue. He's Colonel Mustard. He's an Italian hero, but not a sandwich. Yet he looked for spices. Isabella paid for his trip, and she wouldn't be sorry. He searched for the Indies and found the Indians. Where would we be without him? He's Christopher Columbus. She's the best of the worst in the West. Very nasty. But a little girl made her melt. Watch her zoom on her broom. Over the rainbow. Easily swept off her feet. She's the Wicked Witch of the West. Game number 2.
Tales of Wrongovia. This is the secret book of Wrongovia, a place where everybody is out of sorts. And no wonder, because everything is out of time and place. To decipher the book's code, we will tell you tales, and you will tell us their mistakes. Let's begin. It is the year 41 BC, and Cleopatra, Egypt's beautiful queen, awaits the return of her heartthrob, Mark Antony. She wishes to prepare a lovely concert of romantic music for him. Now, which of these instruments could Cleo not have played for her love? The flighty flute? The haunting harp? The tremulous trumpet? The passionate piano? Well, Cleopatra could blow a blast on a trumpet, yes, and she could also have tooted her flute or played a harp. But alas, this queen who could have everything couldn't pound a piano, because the first instrument to resemble the piano wasn't around until the 1700s. Sorry, Cleo. Now let us flip to an even earlier time. Here is Carlton the caveman doing what comes naturally. Carlton likes his comforts and has everything the year 25,000 BC could offer. But which of these things could Carlton not enjoy? Pretty paintings on his wall? A nice hot fire for cooking? Stone weapons for hunting his prey? Or a cart with wheels to keep things rolling? Well, Carlton could have had stone weapons, and he could have had wall paintings, or cooked with fire. But what Carlton the caveman could not have had was wheels. The wheels wouldn't be rolled out for another 20,000 years, and by that time, Carlton had lost his turn. And speaking of turns, let us turn the page to the time of the most celebrated actress, Sarah Bernhardt.
I die, Rodolfo. I die.
The divine Sarah lived for 79 years until 1923. She was surely the rage of the stage. But there was one thing Sarah could not do in spite of her great talents. Which of the following could she not have done? Appeared in a silent film? Made a film with sound?
Oh, Romeo,
Made a hit recording?
wherefore art thou?
Or been heard on the radio?
Goodbye, cruel world.
Well, Sarah could have made a recording.
I die.
Or been heard on the radio.
I really die.
She could have had a starring role in a silent film, but what the unbelievably talented Sarah could not do was appear in a motion picture with sound. Talking pictures didn't come on the scene until 1927, and by then, Sarah wasn't talking to anybody. Her final curtain fell in 1923. Ah, farewell, Sarah. Now let us turn the page to 1816. We are visiting Napoleon, who has been exiled to St. Helena. The great Napoleon, who had the world in his grip, is losing it, and in his misery has become plagued with a variety of aches and pains. Now, which one of the following medical treatments could Napoleon's doctors not have treated him with? Surgery to remove his appendix? A thermometer to take his royal temperature? An aspirin tablet for his cold? A vaccination to protect him from smallpox? Which one of these could his doctors not have used? Well, Napoleon's noble appendix could have been removed. And yes, the former emperor's royal temperature could be taken. Body thermometers had been used for some 200 years. As for a vaccination against smallpox, that was being used in Napoleon's time. But could Napoleon take an aspirin? Alas, absolutely not. The first aspirin tablet wasn't produced until almost 100 years after the emperor's death. Sorry, Napoleon. A cold is a cold is a cold. Achoo! And now it's time to close the book of Wrongovia. The sun is coming up, so it's time to say good night. I bid you farewell with a fond hello.